One day, a professor walked into the classroom and told the student that they would have a surprise test today. The student felt mix of curiosity and worry as they took their seats and go ready for surprise test. The professor handed out the test papers and told everyone to keep the sheet face down until everyone had received one. Once all the sheets were handed out, the professor asked the student to turn the sheet over. To their surprise, there were no questions and the paper. Instead, each student saw just a blank sheet with a single black dot in the center. In the center, the student looked confused and looked at each other trying to figure out of its meaning. Seeing their reaction, the professor addressed the class. I want to write about what you see the paper. Even though they were confused, the students started to write, trying to understand strange tasks. At the end of the exam, the professor gathered to all papers, began reading answer loudly only by one. As he read, it was clear that every student had only written about the blank dot on the paper, describing about it was might mean. After finished readings, the professor addressed the silent classroom and said, I am not going to grade these tests. I wanted to give you something to think about. All you had white paper in front of you with small black dot on it. But, but none of you wrote about the white part of the paper. Everyone just focused on the black dot. Then he continued, you see, our lives just a sheet of paper. Our lives are mostly filled with white paper. There is so much room to enjoy or appreciate things, but we often focus on black dots, which are problems and setbacks in our lives. We have a lot of grateful for. We have nature around us that refreshes every day. We have friends who stand by us. We have jobs that support family, many blessings. But instead, we usually worry about the small health problems we have. No having enough money to pay what we want. Problems in relationships or lets down the face when things don't give away want. Therefore, important to recognize and appreciate the good things, even if this seems small or ordinary. Whether it is peaceful walk in the park, a good book, a love shared with a friends, or simply quiet moment for our slaves. These are worth noticing and cherishing. By shifting our focus from black dots and to the white space, we can find more happiness and satisfaction in our daily life. He went on to say, dark the support part and actually very small compared to everything else in our lives. But they are what we often focus and left brother us. We should try to pay more attention to the bigger and brighter part of the lives. Be thankful for good things and enjoy every moment that life offers. Aim to live so fully and joyfully that your legacy becomes beacon of happiness and inspiration to others. In if we see in our lives, we will find that our lives are just like a sheets of white paper with a black dot. We all face some problems and challenges in our life, but there are also a lot of good things around us that we might not notice. However, the problem do need our attention, but they should not overshadow all the positive things we have. Often, we only appreciate what we have, often seeing someone who does not have the same things. For instance, seeing someone without a home can remind us to be thankful for our own. Likewise, meeting someone who is blind can make us grateful for our sights. It is common for us overlooks our blessing until we come across someone who is missing them. Our minds tends to focus on problem, but we can train it see good things in our life as well. Choosing to focus on the positive aspects of our lives can really change how we see the world. This does not mean we ignore our problems or pretend they are not there. Instead, it means we acknowledge them but don't let them dominate our thought and feelings. We try to maintain a balanced approach, giving as much or more attention to the positive as to the negative. This way thinking can significantly improve our mental and emotional health. It fosters gratitude, which boosts happiness and reduces stress. The strengthens our resilience and making it easier for us to deal with life challenges and encourages a positive outlook that can lead to a more rewarding and happy life. So let's appreciate white space in our life and embrace the beauty and blessing each day bring in our lives. It is very important video to life changing story that must to taken in all eventual function that in our life. This story is moderate as well as abundance to in our life and life changing moment.